Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Rosie's here too. Today's video, I've got a new deck to set up. I'm going to give you a bit of a life channel update while I was at it. Just because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and the way I've changed things up in the channel a little bit. So yeah, this is the board I'm going to be setting up. It's the Blind Maxim Hawk Reaper series. Super excited about skating this deck. Blind is one of my absolute favourite skate companies. I love the graphics. The What If video, which came out, I don't know, sometime in like the mid-2000s, I watched endlessly as a kid. It was my absolute favourite skate video when I was a young man. I didn't have access to a huge amount of them, and that was the one that I absolutely just fell in love with. Over and over again, still watch it loads to this day. It's just a great video. Great skating, great music, everything you could want in a skate video. Obviously, Blind are like real classic brand. They've changed things up a lot over the years. You know, I don't know if they're considered in the upper echelons as they used to be. They certainly were in the early 90s, where they were sort of like one of the real pinnacle brands. But yeah, I love it. I think this graphic's sick. It's based on an early Blind graphic, the Danny Way Dodo head, which if you know anything about skateboarding, you know that was a rip-off of the Powell Peralta's Hawk logo deck, Hawk head deck. There was a bit of bad blood between Powell Peralta and Blind when they first started. Blind did a series of graphics sort of taking shots at Powell Peralta, and this is kind of just like an updated version of that, with instead of the Dodo skull, they've now got the Reaper sort of style skull, but still with the cross and stuff like that. And yeah, it's on this gold shiny thing, so it's definitely the most ostentatious board I've rode yet. But yeah, I just love it. It's sick. Also, the top ply is gorgeous. Red with the Blind graphic going on. So I'm just going to be gripping the bottom and the top, leaving this all out in the open. But yeah, super stoked to be skating this deck. It looks rad. One of my favourite companies. Yeah, it's just all good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grip it off camera, because gripping a board can still take me forever. And I usually make a mess of it. I don't want to sit here and try and talk through it, because I will definitely either butcher the grip job or slice my thumb open. So let's just jump off camera, get it gripped, and then I'll come back and sort of talk to you about what's going on in my world. Ta-da! There it is in all its glory. I think this is, one, the cleanest grip tape job I've ever done, as I just randomly point bits of skateboard at the camera. And two, it might be the sickest deck we've skated yet. I don't know. It's pretty rad. No, I'm stoked with it. Super stoked with how that's turned out. So yeah, pleased myself. Right, let's start. It's hardware time and various other updates time. So this is the backtrack. That's good. So, if you saw my recent community post, you will know that what the big life change has been for me. I recently became a dad for the second time. My little boy Ollie was born on the 29th of September, which is awesome and amazing and all of those things. Like I said, this is my first rodeo. He's my second son. But yeah, like, obviously it's a huge change in your life. It's great though, like feeling a lot, you know, if you're a parent, you'll know the first one is full of anxiety. You know, I'm filming this on, I think this is the 3rd of October today, so it's like 4 or 5 days later. With James, my first son, I think, you know, we were still like, you're super anxious. You're like, you have no idea what you're doing at all with the first one. And yeah, it's like, you're definitely not at a stage to like start thinking about like going out and skating or doing anything again. So this time around, yeah, a lot more chilled out. It's been awesome. He's just fitted into our family life perfectly already, and yeah, he's amazing. So obviously brings with, even, you know, despite the fact that, you know, parenting wise, you kind of know what you're doing, it's obviously a massive responsibility and all that sort of nonsense. I'm not going to hash those old things over again, but you know, it brings with it its own challenges and anxieties and things like that. You know, especially with kind of the way the world is at the moment. You know, with just, you know, cost of living and all this sort of thing going on. It's quite a scary time with all that. So it's definitely, you know, I'm super stoked, obviously, that he's here and he's healthy and all that sort of thing. But yeah, it's bringing a little bit of its own anxiety. But at the moment, I am really just trying to enjoy, you know, enjoy the moment, enjoy him being here, and not worrying too much about all the other crap, and that'll all sort itself out in time. So yeah, that's awesome. It's obviously affected, you know, my ability to go out and skate. I haven't been out and skated since he arrived yet. Hoping as soon as we're finished setting this out, what board up, to go out and get a little bit of a session in. My wife has been absolutely incredible. She's done an amazing job with all of it. Obviously, most of the pressure is on her with, you know, birthing and feeding and all of these other bits and bobs. So I don't know if she'll watch this video, but Caitlin, you are an incredible woman. I'm super, super pleased to have met you, and for you that just beyond stoked that you are the mother of my children. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing. And I apologise that you married a child, basically a 30-year-old teenager. But yeah, thank you for letting me do that. So yeah, that's life. That's the big life thing. As far as skating goes, and as far as the channel goes, my upload schedule, you may have noticed, you may not have, whatever, who cares, has changed quite a bit. I've kind of changed my thought process towards the channel. Before, certainly when I first started the channel, and for the first, what, maybe two years of doing it, I had a very rigid upload schedule. I was really like, I'm going to upload a certain amount of videos each week on particular days, and that was great. I think it really helped me get into the idea of doing the channel and what it was like to film videos, and it helped me push forward and progress. But about halfway through this year, I realised that the videos I was putting out, because I was so focused on putting out, at that point I wanted to do 3 videos a week. In order to film 3 skate videos, or put out 3 skate videos a week, every time you go out and skate, you have to film, obviously. But not only do you have to film, like, you have to kind of, like, stay ahead of yourself, or at least I do. I don't, you know, obviously I work a full-time job. I'm, you know, a dad of now 2 children, but at the time it was only just 1. And in order to, trying to line my riser pad up, in order to film 3 videos a week, I ended up, like, by the time I put out a video, it'd quite often been like a month, if not longer, since I'd actually filmed that video. And the videos started to feel really out of touch. Like, you guys would be, you know, giving me great advice and stuff like that in the comments, and it was too late. I'd already gone past that trick or done something else. And yeah, it just didn't feel very in the moment. I wasn't even necessarily enjoying it. So I've changed my upload schedule now, and what I'm doing now is I'm trying to basically, as soon as I film a video, I'm just trying to get it out as quickly as I can, but without putting too much pressure on myself. So I've kind of been saying to myself, like, okay, I'm going to try, every time I try and film a video, I try and get it up within 2 days, like edited up, 2 days, done. And it's been really nice. It's been really rewarding to do it like that. You know, when I'm putting these videos up, I'm getting like instant feedback from you guys, which is amazing. I feel like I'm more part of the community than I did when I was doing them like ages in advance, because, you know, then it was just kind of like I was talking about something that for me was way in the past, whereas now I feel like it, you know, it's there and it's happening. And, you know, when you guys are giving me feedback or ideas, like, I can implement them like straight away. I don't have to wait you know, a month, 2, 3 months until that video comes out, which is awesome. Like, I'm really enjoying that. I've also, like, taken the pressure away from the idea of filming every time I go out to skate. Now I just film if I want to. I can go out and have a session without feeling this pressure of, oh, I need to film something because I need to keep the video schedule up to date. Doesn't matter if I don't put out any long format videos that, you know, for a week or so. I'm not bothered. Yeah, so it's been really freeing and really, like, yeah, just really enjoying it. Like, it feels very different, obviously. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm trying to say. It feels better. It's a better way for me to do YouTube, and I'm enjoying it more. The other thing that has happened, and this has happened, I think, to pretty much all of us as I've been watching, so this is now my, like, hot take on it, is shorts. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is a very interesting thing. You can film one very quick trick, you know, a video that's 3 or 4 seconds long, and put it up, and they can just go mental. You know, like Steve, the hypothetical skater, touched on it. He did a great video on it where he went from 500 subs to 1,000 subs in, I can't remember how long it was, Steve. I know it wasn't a very very long period of time. I think it might have been a month. At most, it was like a month, just doing shorts. You can get insane number of views, like huge bumps in subscribers. I think as I'm filming this, I'm at like 800 and something subscribers. It wasn't that long ago that I was at 400 and something. And it's cool. It puts your videos out there to a different audience. I'd be lying if I'd say it's not rewarding to see those huge numbers of views. When you get a video that does like 20, 30k views, you do sit there like, hey, that's pretty awesome. Having said that, and like I said, you get a massive subscriber jump as well at the same time, which is, all these things are great. I don't know how many of these people are sticking around to watch the long format videos. Probably not that many. I have seen like a bump in those videos being viewed. Like my long format videos seem to be getting more views than they were before, but you know, not massively and stuff like that. And ultimately, so yeah, who knows whether or not it's a recipe for long-term success. I make it very clear, I do this, I film YouTube videos for myself because I enjoy doing it, because most of the time I skate on my own. Obviously I have Matt to skate with from time to time, but you know, it's hard for us to sort of meet up as often as we'd like. And mainly the main reason I do it is when I film videos and I put them out there, it feels like I've got people to skate with. You know, it helps build that community. And as well as creating like a diary, a memory for me to do it. When people view it and you get subs, it's amazing. It does feel awesome. Like, but you know, I'm not trying to do this for a living. I don't ever think that will be the case. But it's, you know, so as far as the shorts go, yeah, it's cool that I'm getting these huge. Some of them are getting these massive number of views, and they're bringing me all these subscribers. You know, it's nice. I'm definitely going to continue filming them. They're very easy to film. Like, a lot of the times if I go out and skate without any real intention of what I want to do, I can just film one of those. It literally takes seconds. It's one trick. And, you know, you get a little bit of that little social media rush from it. So, yeah. I feel like I've waffled now endlessly, but I'm not going to go and refilm this because I've now got the board ready. Yay! All good and ready to go. So yeah, as far as the channel's going, I guess what I'm trying to get at is you will continue to see shorts from me. They're dead simple to film. They help grow the channel, and they sort of itch that social media itch, if you will. Scratch that social media itch, not itch and itch. That wouldn't make sense. But my main focus will always be the longer format videos. I really enjoy filming them. I've been trying recently to sort of like think of ways to make them better. You know, editing how I think about putting the videos and stuff like that, just to make them more enjoyable for you guys to watch, and to get them closer to the videos that I really enjoy watching on YouTube. So, you know, is what it is. How that ties in with life and all that sort of thing. I said I'm filming this video on the 3rd of October. I've been trying to get videos up within a couple of days of filming them. At the moment, with Ollie just being born and some various other things that are going on, this video might not come out for another week or two. I might end up filming, like stacking up a bunch of videos. And then once things settle down and we get back more into our routine and stuff like that again, then the videos will start to come out. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, stoked on the new setup. It's been good to have a chat and sort of give you guys an idea of what's going on. That's kind of all I've got. A quick run through of the setup in case you're interested. 8.5 blind Jordan Maxim Pro Model, the Reaper series. 149 Indy, no, 149 Thunders. I haven't rode Indies in ages now. Thunders, really very, very good. Still on the Formula 4 Mark Suciu Spitfire wheels. Thank you, Matt, for hooking me up with these. These are incredible, incredible, incredible. Like everybody on the planet, I want to try those Palperata Dragon wheels, but I can't give these up. They're just too good. Bronson G3 bearings in there. They're great. honestly worth the extra tenner that you spend on them over Bones Reds, in my personal opinion. Black Mob Grip. Now, the last couple of boards I've done, me and James have done some scribblings on the grip tape. Just haven't had a chance by the time I need to set this up. So it's set up, me and James will now scribble on it. Because I've been loving doing that on him. It's super, super fun, but we just haven't had a chance to do it before I need to set this new board. So yeah. Oh, and riser pads, because I'm fat. So, you know, fat people need riser pads. Still doesn't stop me getting wheel bite, because I'm not fat. Anyway, that's all I've got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for listening to me waffle on. I'm going to go out now and try and get a session in on this deck, which hopefully that video will follow this one fairly quickly. And yeah, we'll go from there.